Okay. All right, so here's the deal we just talked about. This is the sway bar link on the other side. This is what I saw that told me it was broken over there. Because, yeah, you remember, I was telling you this one isn't broken. The actual boots look good, both sides. Now, I saw this immediately on the driver's side. I didn't see it last time because I didn't really pay attention. The driver's side was kind of the last thing I touched last time. I had all that frustration with the power steering part. I didn't just look like I should have. But when I actually studied this time, I saw this was tore up. And even the symptoms go along with how it's torn up. You'll see this one's really easy to flick. No tension, nothing, doesn't really hold its place. But the other half of it didn't break. And also has proper tension. It's kind of hard to press. It's like it should be. Well, on this, yeah, that boot looks good. That boot looks good too. So I figure whereas in the other one, half of it's good, this one, the whole thing seems to be good. I've checked both sides, even from the other side looking. It looks perfectly good, and here's the problem. No matter how much we try, let me try to get some focus on it. There we go. Yeah, you can see how it's pretty chewed up. We have been driving ourselves nuts. I'm getting even some help from my son, a friend. And the tools keep on trying to slip off and chew this nut up. And as it sits now, a shop could probably find out some kind of specialty tool. I wouldn't charge anything extra if you're at a point where you go to a shop instead of me. Now that's the thing, I'll invest more in more parts as I go. I'm still a little early in the game at this point. I'll probably have the kind of tools where I can just cut it off in a minute without even worrying about it later, but don't have that kind of investment yet. But yeah, this is getting chewed up, and the things I have for destroyed bolts just happen to skip this size. It's about a 17 millimeter, and my stuff skips between 15 to 19. Even in the ones that are in standard, skip from the 15 equivalent to the 19 equivalent. So that I don't really have much to help me with this, and I don't want to put you in a point where a shop, if you do go to a shop for whatever reason, they say, you know, oh, somebody's torn this up, we have to charge you more for what's going on. So that was the details. We were just kind of reaching the point where I was like, okay, starting to do more harm than good. I want to see what my customer wants, because I could find some way to get it cut off, but it would take me a while because of me not having the resources. So it's like, do you want to take the extra time, or since it really genuinely looks like it's not broke, do you want to just say skip it? And yeah, you opted for skip it, and I would be fine with that too. If I was running into this bad a problem on one of mine, I'd wait until I had a way to cut it, if nothing else. I would wait another time. I wouldn't, screw myself up worse. So yeah, that was what I wanted to go over with you. That was our one problem. Everything else is perfect. The only other thing we got left to take off is just this tire rod. We've already got the nut off it, so it's ready to go. This isn't gonna be a problem. The hub assembly and this is already on. This one had to be pressed out, so that's why it still looks original up here, because it still is. Just the bearing and it's new, because that's all that was actually functional and broken. But the other side was where you pay for the whole thing, and we tried that for this one, but they just didn't have it in stock, so we had to do that pressing and all that. But yeah, again, the total for this one and what all you're going to spend for the bearing in this one was just 110, whereas that was 170, so you came out ahead, because again, you didn't need to replace this. Sure, it looks pretty over there, but it's not going to make a difference in function. The bearing is, and that's been changed in both. And yeah, from seeing them taken apart, good call. Both were toast. Not just one, both. You were right. I thought it was just passenger side. They were both toast. But yeah, we're just down to one part, and just that we haven't totally taken it off. It's already halfway off. And then we'll be put it back together. So we're going to be done tonight. We're just kind of taking a break now because this was frustrating the crap out of us. That's why I contacted you. We were kind of at our wits' end.